Hey everyone, so I just wanted to show you this little model that I've been building. A couple of weeks ago at the mall, I can buy this little store that sells a whole bunch of variety, knickknacks, puzzles, cookware, all chopsticks, all sorts of stuff. And I noticed in the window they had these two boxes, well, this stack of boxes. One of them was a catapult and another one was a trebuchet, and I just had to buy one of each. There was just no doubt about it. The kits weren't entirely inexpensive. I think they were about $40 each or so, but they're worth that money, actually. They're very well thought out with great plans. You can see the plans here. Two-sided, nice big cardboard plans. And, yeah. So if we have a look at the trebuchet here, sorry about the lighting. This is my hobby room. I use a lot of fluorescence in here. So this thing is actually fairly big. You can see there's my hand. So this arm here is about 14 inches long. It's all clamped together right now. I'm getting ready for the final sanding and then assembly. So we can see there's the big weight box. That's the tray. So this would normally be loaded over on that side with your, kind of like that over there. And then you pull the ring. There's a little thing here. And then, of course, it does its little whipping around bit. Whee! Here's the box it came in. Let's just close the lid, first of all. You can see it says trebuchet. And yeah, so there's the catapult underneath it, and you can see these boxes aren't actually too big. That's my hand. And, you know, they're really great boxes, and I just thought, well, I gotta buy one. And how much was it? Doesn't even have a price on there. But anyways, I was really surprised by it because you open it up and you get this whole bag. There, I'm gonna keep my camera facing. Was all just this bag of planks. These are about what, 3 inches, 12, just over 4 inches, about a quarter inch, and about just under an inch wide. And it's just a big, you know, box of them. And the catapult is much the same. Whoops. Just a big box of planks. But there are, of course, a few special planks, you know, planks with holes in them. And, you know, a couple of other pieces, like this plank here has the hole there and the 2 holes in the ends for the pegs. And so there are a few special planks, but not very many. Most of them are just these basic planks. And, in fact, that's what they're called in the instructions, basic planks. And you can see the different ones that it comes in. And then the instructions are just showing you basically how to glue all the pieces together. And they come with glue, and you can tell by the glue that these boxes have been sitting around for several years, because the glue is just, it was just this little canister or little plastic thing of rubber. That's all it was. But of course I have good glue here. I've got good woodworking glue. So the catapult is kind of over here. It's just about ready for final sanding. I still have 1 or 2 sub-assemblies to make. And so that's the arm, the throwing arm, and it's got a really nice sand on it. So, I mean, you can, when you look at it, you can see the joints, but then when you go to feel it, there's just nothing there, and it just kind of blows the mind. I love that. I'm not going to paint these. I'm just going to, well, this will actually, it does have another round of sanding, and that's with the 600 grits. This arm has only just been glued together, so this is rough, and if we zoom in there, you can see, you know, everything lines up fairly well. You know, I just lay it on the table according to whatever the instructions say, like that, you know, whatever, and just glue it together. You got lots of clamps. Always make sure you clamp things. So this is the rough one, and we can see it is fairly rough. You got the glue beads coming out, and the joints don't line up, they're rough, and all of that. So that's got to get an initial sanding, but then it finally ends up like this, where it's, this one's not bad. It's kind of shiny. You probably can't tell underneath this light in the camera. Then the 600 grit really shines it up and buffs it up until you see the grain and you see the joints, but everything is just so mirror smooth. It's just wonderful. So that's the trebuchet, and these are the catapults, uprights, and the base. I think I showed you a picture of the catapult there. So yeah, pretty cool. I'll be finishing these this weekend and taking them in for some office candy delivery systems, I guess. So there we go. I'm really curious to see how far this thing shoots. It comes with just these couple of colored ping pong balls. I can't even get them out of the box, but whatever. And that's it. So hopefully I did a really good job of just gluing everything together. There's no nails or nothing. It is literally, the entire thing is just glue. And that's what really makes it cool. It's so easy to build. So yeah, I got to do a lot of sanding. Might even actually get some wood filler in one or two of these places where... so this piece of wood here actually had a notch out of it, but I used it anyways, and I should have turned it upside down or whatever, but whatever. Nobody's perfect. So, yep. The trebuchet, 14 total height is what? That's actually pretty damn tall. So I'm just going to pull this off. These are just set in there just while I was making this video. And yeah, this all just clamped together. Okay, so that's the trebuchet and soon to be catapult. Later.